We're gonna pretend like that stream earlier never happened. I deleted the files, I deleted the videos. Who knows what happened on that stream? Only 2 people saw, and they're not around anymore. So that's where we are. Okay, so it's Saturday. The extension contest ends Tuesday. I did not get very much done last night. The stream earlier, I didn't mean to hit the microphone. I'm sorry. Does it sound horrible when I do that? I don't have monitoring on, so I can't hear. Maybe I should turn it on and see what it does. Okay, that wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Okay, but I don't think I like this. I don't know that I like hearing my voice like that. Although this probably even sounds even different than what goes out on the stream. It definitely has more noise because the noise filter is in OBS. Anyway, hi, hello, it's Scott. What I want to do is the following. I think tomorrow's the day I gotta make the video, right? And so we gotta revisit some demos, specifically the ones that used video, and we will clean those up, and then maybe we'll try the face tracking thing again. Maybe. I have an idea how to handle like the warp thing that we did a little better. So let's just start on something. I have to turn the monitoring off. I can't handle it. It's my own voice is too loud. Okay, so what are we doing? We're gonna open Visual Studio Code. And we're gonna look at, oh man, I'm still like halfway in the process of Jekyll-ing. And I think I'm not going to do it. I think we're just going to right now decide that that's not the thing we want to do. So we will revert some files. Like these. Some of these are good, some of these are not. We're going to get rid of all this stuff, that stuff. All of these are edits that we made the other night, so those are okay. Those are valid edits. But I think we're just gonna ditch all of the. Can't do that all at once. It seemed like a good idea. In some ways, it is a good idea. Why did that not do the thing that I said to do? Oh. It was just one of those things where it was like right on the line of being a good idea, but there were some downsides, and I just decided forget it. So, and if we do it, I just had an idea about it, but I don't think I like the idea that I just had. Anyway, it's fine. It's just, you know, it just looks like a mess. There's a lot of stuff in here. I kind of wish I had made some separation between the static pages and the demos, but hey, what are you gonna do? No one really cares but me. I mean, some things we could still tidy up, right? Okay, but what I want to do is this. Maybe combine some of these things. So let's see. Okay, so let's do some stuff, and let's do some stuff. Oh man, I forgot how much Firefox sucks for this, because it doesn't remember the camera permissions. Oh, is that still a mess? Did I not? Surely I didn't push that. I must have not have reverted that. this. All of these are okay though, I believe. Pardon me, please. Okay, so we got this nonsense. We got this nonsense. We got what? Warp is the thing, and what we want to do is we want warp to work exactly as it does. I mean, kind of. Except for the whole distortion part, but let's ignore that. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a problem. Man, okay, forget it. Here's what we want to do. We have all this stuff going. We clean this file up somewhat. This file, I think, I cleaned this one up. Yeah, so all this stuff is working reasonably well. So we just want to cram in the WebRTC stuff, and but before we did it in such a way that it was very convoluted and all of the entire app was basically waiting for this to happen, the on play event, we're going to do it differently this time. We are going to get, oh man, what was I even doing? What was I even doing? That looks like something I probably copied and pasted from somewhere, so let's ignore that. Okay, so what? Some constraints. And then we want to try all this crap. Not all the crap, just some of the crap. I guess we'll still do it in a try catch. I guess. WebRTC seems fragile enough to want to do that. Okay, so here's the whole thing, and then inside the video, this is what we kind of care about. And then at the end of the world, down here, when we get a can play, we do play. And everybody's happy. Except we want this in here, I think. Or we call play outside of that. I was not in there. Okay, so the other thing we needed here was a video. And we just don't even want to see it. Okay, hopefully that didn't break anything, but it appears to have broken something. Oh, did I have an await? I did indeed. So this whole thing needs to be inside of an async. Really? I don't want to do that. Can I just have an async block that is not? Just don't know much about that stuff in JavaScript yet. What if it's not a function? How to escape hell. Great. This is actually what I want. Let's just do this. We will just kind of scope all the WebRTC stuff into this land. And I think that will accomplish the same thing. Okay, so that's all good. We get the camera. We try to, at least. Which is probably not going to work, because I'm using it in, what's its face, you know? Okay, so we got the thing. So in our video play is where we want to do something. This is where we want to get the texture. Yeah, we want to get the texture from the video. And all we want to do is just replace the texture that we have of the sprite that we have. Is that a thing I can get away with? Like background texture, we would just say background texture is gonna just equal that. Oh, sure. So I'm kind of confused though. So why is this working? Why isn't it asking me? Because it should say like, hey, you can't have your video, dude, because somebody else is. Maybe I need to have it on error or something. Got a video ready. I'm actually kind of confused by that. I would normally not like. Normally you wouldn't be able to do that, but I did mess with webcam drivers all day. So what is this gonna do? It's gonna kind of act like it works and then not work, which is sort of worse than where it was previously, where it would actually know that it didn't work. Probably because this webcam driver is 7 million years ago. Should probably do this. Okay, so kind of lame. But man, I hope this still works this way. So let me just deactivate my webcam. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Okay, that kind of looks like a thing is using my camera. What about the other fellow? My very skinny web browser. Okay, hi, it's me. Okay, so that is working-ish. So what's wrong here? Do I need to like flag that? Yeah, I just remembered that I do need to do that. Video. We need to add a ticker to update that, I'm pretty sure. I thought. Am I wrong? No, one ticker or two tickers? That ticker animates things. Texture update. Yeah, okay. So we just need to... I'm pretty sure you can have multiple tickers ticking. Nope. Oh no. I don't know if I'm being very helpful. Life is Yours, like stuff like that. I used to be into it, and now I just don't. I try to avoid it all the time now. I mean, yeah, you could read about it and get it all set up, or you could just click a button and have it on Heroku. Or that Zeit service seemed pretty cool. Why is this not working? Like, this seems like I forget some step. Seems probable. I mean, is that my problem? Is actually I need to just leave that thing alone and have the uniforms point here? I did. Hello, it's me. And now I can warp this again, and that's way easier. Okay, cool. So the stretching is bad, but I don't think I care that much because it was a hassle the way that shaders are applied. So like, you know, people just make your windows the right size. These will be very rough demos. So the idea would be that you would go here, and if it wanted, it would ask for your camera. I don't know if I should push that or not, though. Maybe that should be an optional parameter. Whether or not you can, excuse me, make things warbly. Mm-hmm. This work. I don't think I have resizing on. The webcam, the drivers from 2012 seem to kind of work. There are some things that are weird about them, but they at least maintain my settings, which is so infuriating that those 2012 drivers save the settings, but the three different, they have like three different things. They have a Logitech camera setting, Logitech gaming settings, Logitech gaming hub, and none of them do all of the stuff. Makes me want to, I still want to get a different webcam or buy one of those weird scientific, like one of the weird industrial ones. Okay, so they suck at software? Yeah. But that seems like an opportunity, right? It seems like there's like Twitter threads and stuff talking about how, like, with Logitech support, with Logitech saying like, no, it's not supposed to save the settings. Like, the hardware is designed to not save the settings, which I think is stupid, which puts the burden on the software side. So it's kind of weird to me that nobody's just made an OBS plugin that does it, or that OBS doesn't like feel like it should be responsible for maintaining and restoring the settings. It's just kind of, I don't know. There's a lot of people that every time they stream, they manually have to update their camera settings, and it sucks. And I don't know that I feel like I got it looking quite, I don't know, the settings weren't as granular as they were with the raw webcam driver. So I don't really feel like I got the color exactly where I wanted it. Like, I think my white balance is a little off, actually. I look a little dead. Maybe I should adjust that. I can't adjust it right now. Okay, so it's also weird to me that like the only thing that's even remotely competitive in the whole space is that one Razer camera. There's like one other camera, and I don't need a light. Weird. It seems like what many people do is end up just getting an expensive cam link and an expensive camera, but it's like you go from a $50 webcam to like hundreds of dollars for your setup. Binary C, yes, right. That universal. I was looking into that. I went down the route for a short while of writing my own thing to restore my settings, and I just got sidetracked because Windows is annoying. Because there was this like node UVC this thing, which I played with this a little bit today. It was I just didn't, I don't know. I didn't want to go down the rabbit hole of building my own tools to do this when I feel like it shouldn't be my problem. Hello, Binary C, by the way. I don't know. I just, why OBS? Why can't you just do it? What have I done? That was weird. Okay, so this works. I think I want to make it an optional parameter though. Because otherwise people might get confused, and I also don't want people to like accidentally do it. So like video equals true or something. And then just make a conditional. Where do I even do that? Got some logic for something like that in here, right? Oh no, oh no. Yeah, so I mean, yes, this is the thing that would have been easier on Linux, probably. It was the thing that would have been easier on Mac OS, probably. But had some hurdles to jump through on Windows that I unfortunately just did not want to dive through. Okay, so the thing we want to do is we already have something for this, right? Oh, it's not in here, it's shared, it's heat. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Okay, so like down here in this whole world, what's wrong with you fingers? Okay, we just want to say what if it's what? Will you turn into a Boolean? I kind of doubt you will, but video. Okay, video 1, video 0. That didn't work. What did I do wrong? Oh, that's already a wow, why did it let me do that? Didn't I already declare a video somewhere? I did, but not here. 0. Guess just if video is anything but 0, then it's good. Okay. Okay, so it'll default to this, and then if we want to, we can do the thing. Should make my resize. I thought I had a resize. Adjust the window texture sprite. Wouldn't have thought that I'd have to mess with that texture, but maybe. Give it a size there. Just pass it straight into the. I don't know. I don't know the answer. Anyway, that at least gives us this thing. And so I'm almost certain, almost 100% positive that this will not work as an OBS overlay. That would just be outrageous. I can get outer space. And that works okay. But yeah, we're not going to get video here. Of course not. Of course not. Okay, so instead, we shall do what? Copy this, paste this. That did not work even a little bit. Not at all. Copy. Paste a reference. That button. That button. So I could put this down here and it would kind of, nope, wrong thing. I could put this down here. And it would almost look like it was just my normal dude. Okay. Okay, so we have this one, and this one is called Warp, and then we will do the other one that we had started the shader for that did the censorship bars. The censor one. And then let's do that, and then maybe that will be enough to decide to do, I don't know, maybe we'll try that face tracking one. We'll give it a whirl. Okay, so I think I can just get away with this. We'll call it Pixel. And I think I even have some of that shader code sitting there commented. Not here, but maybe in video. Yeah, I think this is our pixelation shader. And we can ditch video after this, I believe. Oh. Aw, man, yeah. It doesn't know how to uncomment, because that's not... Okay, cool. Nope, still didn't work. I need to be inside a different script tag. Still have not found a way that I really like to deal with shader code in the browser. It's always not great. Okay, this might work. Might not. It didn't work. Background is what I called. Ooh. I think I ended up doing this the opposite way. Where my mask is. And then I mix the two of them based on the mask color. So actually, I still need that. At least some of these things. Oh no! Oh man. Okay, let's do this a different way. Okay. Well, maybe that was not worth all the trouble. I think mask color is really all we needed. That comes from uSampler. This is actually background. We did this in kind of a weird way, where the kind of canonical sampler is the mask. Okay. So this kind of works. Kind of. But what we want to do here is, let's just draw our mask at first. We don't need any of the pulsing. We can really simplify the drawing of this thing. Yeah, so we just want like a pixel. I think. Hi Illustrator, would you let me make a new file, please? Okay. Heat viewer, pixel, textures. Let's save it over this particle. No, I don't need it. I don't care about you. Okay, so now we'll just have blocks, and I think we want no alpha on those. At all. And I kind of think we don't want them to scale. I think these are things that just get pasted and then just shrink. I mean, I don't think we want to do the sine wave thing. I think they just have an age and they, oh, okay. Okay, probably less age than that, and probably smaller than that. How old are these? So maybe these only last 4 seconds. Yeah. So there's a couple ways to do this. But I think this one may be fine. Should this be a circle instead? I'm gonna make obscene gestures that life is yours. What am I doing back there? No one knows. Could be anything. It's nothing. It's nothing. Okay, do we like this? I think it's kind of cool. Should maybe last a little longer though. Scale seems okay. 4 seconds is just too slow, I think. I could do something potentially with like varying the pixel size. Based on something? I don't know, I'm kind of into this. I feel like this is not bad. Oh, this reminds me of something. I wonder if this still works. I did a video, like a web video project a long time ago when WebRTC was new. Try me j38.net. Ah, it didn't work. Is there a dash in it? Maybe it doesn't have its own domain. So I did this using, where is this thing? Does that not work anymore? That's sad. What a travesty. Is it because I renamed something? I bet I can do scottgarner.github.io try me. Try me? Try me? Man. What did I do? Put on a voice changer? Ooh, I could. Why? I wish it would just default to the page that shows my repositories. I hate GitHub. Just don't show me that ever again. Just show me this. Why doesn't that work? Oh, because it is a CNAME and it's trying to go there, and maybe I broke. Nobody look at my DNS settings. It's private. Okay, so does that domain not exist anymore, or did I break it? Or what did I do? It's not even in here. Well. I wonder how long that's been broken. Okay, how about now? That's very broken. I may just take some time to propagate, unless I made the entry wrong. Try me is an alias of... that looks like it should work. I don't know how to flush my cache on Windows. DS cache util, is that right? Or is that Mac OS? Oh, it's just an IP config. Oh, did I not like hit save or something? Wait, no. Where am I? DNS. Try me. Try-me is an alias of this thing. I wonder why that doesn't work. Are all these broken? That would be sad. No, these other ones work. Well, anyway, the thing was this. The thing was that I do a bad job of maintaining some of my old projects. The idea was simply to run feature detection on the webcam feed, and then, oh, did it come up for you? Okay, it maybe just is taking a moment to propagate. Yes, okay, now it works. Except it doesn't work because, I mean, this may be a really old implementation of WebRTC that just may not function anymore. Is it working for you, Binary C? Like, are you able to give it camera access and stuff? This project is years old, so. This is not really worth all the trouble. It's a pretty simple project. I bet this syntax has changed. Yeah, get user media is no longer a thing on an insecure origin. Oh, can I just go HTTPS? But it's loading non-secure. Oh, whatever. Whatever. I think there's other problems there. There's insecure origin problems. It looks like it's old code with deprecated stuff in it, and it's really just because I'm loading this stupid thing, this dumb script. It's not worth the trouble. This is just my little like goofball advertising copy that appears on things. I gotta ditch this. I gotta ditch this. I gotta delete the internet and start over again. Yes, it's not that it's unsafe. It's just, you know, back then we didn't. Back then it was not that long ago. I don't know. At this point, it's maybe 6 years ago. Yeah, I know. It's not that it's unsafe, it's just there's one script in it that is not loaded over HTTPS. Maybe one day we'll have like an archaeological stream where I will go back and fix some of these old projects that don't work anymore because the web has moved on. Anyway, all it did was take the video feed, run this really simple feature detection that just found like edges and points, and then made a Verneuil diagram out of them, and then made it into kind of a stained glass window. And what we could do is do the exact same thing, but with clicks and sample colors, use user clicks to make like a mesh out of, yeah. Use user clicks to be the points that we generate the Verneuil from. Draclin, how's it going? Binary, I'm trying to help you make a little money. I'll take a cut. It'll be no problem. Okay. Maybe I'll do that another day. Get Try Me to work and then add support for heat. Anyway, let's get back to the thing we're doing, which was Pixel. And let's add video equals 1. Okay, finally I can be censored. So is this one gonna be okay? Pimp? No, it's a business associate. Manager is the term, I think. I really like the way my teeth look when they're censored. Are you censoring? Oh, good heavens. You can't censor the text. You censor behind the text. You can censor my microphone. Wait, how did I do that? What? I'm clicking on OBS and it's working. How is that possible? No, I wasn't. no, sorry. I was tricked. I was tricking my own self. I was clicking on the browser, not on the video. Got it. Silly. Silly person sometimes. Should these start out way bigger? Is that the problem here? Really takes a lot of clicks to keep me censored. Maybe that's good though. Maybe it's good to need a lot of clicks. Yeah, please censor the guitar. Oh my gosh. Yeah, get it out of here. How dare I show something so inappropriate? I think we just make them last a little longer. 10 seconds was fine before. I was wrong. Censor my beard. Excellent. Okay. So, my eyes look weird. I kind of want it to last even longer. Kind of want it to be bigger. Well, that seems weird. We scale it to 0 to start with. We were doing this at one point. Oh, we wanted it to appear out of nowhere on the first click. Okay, well, it's a blunt instrument. Okay, I feel okay about these two things. I guess the question is, do I feel okay enough about them to push them? This should just work with the outer space demo, which is silly. I don't know why you want to censor outer space, but that's just the test image, I guess. Let's do it. Let's just add it. It was getting lonely. So we don't need video at all anymore. This is deprecated. Get out of here. And in here, we didn't add paint here because I still didn't like fully decide that I liked paint. I still feel like what I was trying to do with paint was correct. That I wanted to generate a black and white or a black and color image and then screen that, apply it as a screen, but Twitch or Pixie did not agree. Did not agree with that was the thing to do. Warp. Let's add pixel. Okay. Now what? Chat got so quiet when I censored the guitar. I'm on the wrong thing here. Okay. So that stuff seems okay. Let's push all that stuff. And I think we can safely push. I didn't test the baby, did I? Just to be sure, because we made a bunch of changes the other night that I haven't pushed yet. Okay. And then paint. What do we think about paint? Or does it actually not make sense to have... This turned out pretty well. Draclin, are you there? Did you see this? It's pretty cool. We could feed video into this too. Blend modes for sources. I feel like people have asked for this and they said no. Yes, that is correct. Like I could feed in video to Paint and make it video with the video stuff. I was really just revisiting all the video things so I can make the demo video tomorrow. But now I don't even know if I want this on top of video. We could probably add it and then not without a lot of difficulty. Let me see how that shader looks. I mean, we would really just generate the thing and then also pass in a background. Let's do it. Let's do it just for kicks. Since we just went through all the video stuff. You write binary C, it'll be pretty simple with the stuff we just added. So let's add the whole video block to Paint. And then we need something. The background. Texture before the shader, and then we gotta pass it in. We don't have this, but that'll be okay. A remote streaming setup. I need a good solution for passing in video. Like a command line solution, or what do you want? What kind of stuff do you want to pass in? Because you could, there's FFmpeg tricks. Are you trying to stream a browser remotely? What's your plan? So if we had this, I don't know if this is gonna work. Probably broke something. What did we break? Okay. What? Was map a thing in here? Oh, I don't want that. Okay. Let's do video. Why didn't it? My video failed. Why did my video fail? Do I have it open somewhere? That was kind of weird. Is it like invisibly running in one of these browsers? 177. What was the fail? $157. Oh, I didn't have the DOM element or the CSS that I need. So foolish. Do we need jQuery in here? I think we do. Okay, we have video. We're just not using it. So all I should have to do, I don't know how to write a screen shader, but an additive shader, I can write an additive shader certainly. So instead of doing this, no, we still need that. We just need this to be black. Actually, that looks crazy. Whoa. Did you see that? That's pretty good. That was accidentally pretty cool. Wait, okay, hang on. We gotta like reevaluate this. Maybe this is way cooler than what I actually meant to do. Whoa. This is pretty good. Well, this is definitely better than the thing I was trying to do. Life is yours. This is like that GIF that you had of mixing the paint in. What new colors? Make it spin? We could. We could rotate the render texture, I guess. It would probably not exactly work. That'd be easier than trying to do rotation in the shader, because that's a pain in the butt. What if we did? What if we did something like, so that is spinning the brush, but what if before we did this, we... I don't know about this. Oops. I broke it. Wait, how did I break that? What did I do? Oh, I was in the process of editing that and then blew my mind accidentally. Okay. Okay, so now let's try rotating. What did I do? I don't know if this was actually good math. No, that was not a good idea. No, that was not, I don't think that's quite right. Oops. Well, I'd have to position that to the middle of the screen, I guess. That's kind of weird that I didn't have to set it before. Before I set any of this stuff, it like auto aligned. I mean, we could come up with a way to rotate the UVs, I bet. I don't really want to do rotation in a shader though. I need Draklin to come clickerate. I have to bother him on Discord. Well, this might be my new favorite demo. I keep getting kind of... You had a fever like this? I'm kind of into it. Man, should we just leave it like this? Was the original plan just all wrong and this was the real answer the whole time? I know it's not big on control, but thinking in terms of just having like 50 people in chat clicking simultaneously, I think this one could be pretty amazing. Not that I'll ever have 50 people, but I can dream, can't I? You can't push to Doku. Wait, I just heard myself. Okay, this background is very bad for our cursor color. Yeah, I sent. That's on the to-do list. So until there are pixels there, it gets pretty weird. Once the pixels are there, it works okay. Oh man. I kind of love it. We could use this to distort my video now, and it's gonna look like a nightmare. Okay, Dracklin, sorry to distract you. I just got excited about an accidental thing that I liked more than the thing I was actually trying to do. So if we sampled, what is it I'm trying to do? If I could just get the background color. Okay, here's back where we were. So let's just do this. Let's do a vec for... Let's lerp it to black again instead. And now I should just be able to do this. This. I don't know that I'm gonna like this, but let's see. I broke it for sure. What's your problem? Oh, you just want regular old sampling. That did not work. What did I forget to add? I have forgotten something. Oh, maybe we're drawing all this on top? Of the video. Getting backgrounds here. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I ever see that? Texture coordinates from whatever is passed in as background. I did all this stuff. We did this stuff. Did I forget some valuable element? I mean, I kind of don't care now, though. I sort of want to not do the video. I really like the paint bucket. Why would this appear for my video? This shader. We are doing weird stuff in this one where we're like rendering to itself. This might just not be as trivial as I had thought. So here's what I think I want to do actually, because I'm just into this now. What I would want to happen over time, how could I do this? The thing I would want to do over time, I think, is like introduce opacity, but you'd have to be able to like draw clear. You have to be able to like draw clearness. What if we didn't do anything additive in here also? Like, this might be a bad idea. Well, it's definitely more painty. It's not as beautiful. It looks prettier with the additive, but that just The additive just eventually kind of blows out. Or the screen. It's not clear which one's actually doing the... I think that render texture one doesn't actually do anything. Look at just this one. trying to think of ways to make this kind of recover over time. Because in this mode we just get stuck. We eventually just get like over additived or over screened. And I feel like all the stuff that we tried of lowering the opacity over time didn't work. I mean, maybe it would work now. I don't think so. I think this just makes it kind of lock out at a certain point. Like, we'll have the same effect. It'll just sort of max out at... I mean, is the secret just... Kind of into it. I'm hypnotizing myself. How long have I not? How long has it been since I talked? Oops. Sorry, everybody. I forgot that I'm like, you know, streaming a show. Slipped my mind a little bit. kind of want these weird artifacts at the beginning, but I don't have a great way around them unless we rendered black to the render texture one time. Days? It's been days. What month is it? I can't stop clicking. I can't. I should do something or like actually work or something. I guess I could at least turn this back on and remind myself that. Hello, it's me. Hi. I'm still here. I am still here. We could do something weird where we hook this up to Tone.js and turn it into a synthesizer. That would be pretty good. Kind of seems like whatever color you start with eventually kind of blows out and becomes the canvas color. I am also clicking on a very small window. Okay, well, that was cool. What are we doing? An hour and a half? I don't know. Maybe this one's a secret. Maybe this is a secret weapon. This one doesn't get to be a demo. It also occurs to me that like the warp and pixelate ones are so close that it's kind of silly to have them as separate things, and that it probably really makes sense to combine them into one thing. And yeah. And then just have a way to click on the screen to change the modes is probably the thing to do. Pretty into this one though. We'll pick it up. We'll pick it up again. But I'm gonna at least try the thing that I've been talking about doing. Which is to do a face tracker demo. Man, that makes me feel like we should put video back and we should combine pixel and warp into one thing instead of two things, but. And orbs, what even is orbs now? Maybe orbs comes back just as user flying orbs around now that paint got so abstract. Face. What time is it? Let's stream for like another half hour. So what we want to do is this. We want to go to this place. Is this on CDN? Kind of doubt it, but maybe. Look at that, it is. I'll just steal all the stuff. Oh, we really need Pixie. I don't know. So, how do you work? Not you. We'll get the thing, we get the video. To draw the tracked basal model, which we want. Excuse me, pardon me, please. So we can feed it a video element, and I guess that could be... We'll just have to do all the nonsense. And probably we have to wait until we actually have video, so we should do all of our video nonsense. That's a guess. Strong guess. And what we would do in here is this. And then let's wrap this whole dude in our normal thing. You know, the thing. Great. I didn't actually call it. Kind of weird. Patch model. Like, we haven't even done anything yet. Is that a init? Let's try paying more attention. What am I doing wrong? Oh, no one has ever had this particular problem. Great. I'm doing wrong. Older version. One, two, six. Okay. Well, okay. Is this a song we've never heard before on the station? Seems impossible. Thought we heard every song 12,000 times already. Okay. So I have a tiny, is that my video up there in the corner? This tiny square? Cool. What is my problem? I have a webcam. Oh, I'm using it over here. Is probably my problem, and I'm not getting an error because these new drivers don't actually tell me when it's in use, which is pretty weird. Okay. Now, I got the little blinky. I got all the stuff that seems like I should have a webcam. Seems like I should have a webcam. Sure does. Oh, I forgot to turn off display none. Awesome. Great. Okay. Okay, so now what? Now I can do this. And how do I do the little draw thing? This is going to be problematic, but we'll start problematic and then we'll try to make it unproblematic. Why isn't it? I see it down there. I see a little creep. Look at it. Look at it down there. Being a little weirdo. Is that actually running? Request animation frame. That seems not right to me. Maybe that's actually correct, but what's wrong? Got my boy. Let's just try this, I guess. What are you doing? Just let me. Oof. Do I have like some kind of shim for request animation frame? Just let me click this. Good night. Request animation. Window request animation frame. I shouldn't have to do that. I should show the request animation frame, right? Yeah. We are looping. It's just like it's not video element not working. I guess let's go try to find the video example. They get user media. And when start happens, what's the thing called? So in can play is seemingly what we care about, right? Can play. Enable start. And enable start just turns on the start button. Okay, and then the start button I feel like we've made some interesting choices here. C-track, this starts tracking the video immediately. Start button called start video. Okay, so start video is the thing. This is what gets called. So it calls start. Which we also do with vid. And in this case, their vid is what? Video. Hopefully this makes any difference, but. We have a video. Is there anything else they did with their video tag? Loop, plays in line, autoplay, preload auto. I wouldn't think any of those things made a difference. So, what am I doing wrong? What else do we do on start? Gum success. Stop, reset, and start. If the size changes, loaded metadata, adjust video proportions. That just sets some scale stuff. What am I doing wrong here? If C-track, get current position, then draw the overlay. What ridiculous thing am I doing? What ridiculous thing have I done? C-tracker init. We make a new dude. We initialize you. Start video, calls video play. Like, well, we don't even have this, but cool spelling. False on the positions, huh? Seems like I had a video. Seems like my video is playing. How do they do it? Navigator media devices. No, we should probably do it this way instead of this goofy way. Seems at least a little more robust. Get user media constraints. Then success or catch the fail. So if there's a success, we set the source object equal to stream. Do indeed. This doesn't call play until the gum success, which that's the same we do too. You hate Doku? Okay. Well, sorry I did this to you. So do the, I mean, you could set it all up manually. Set up Nginx as a reverse proxy to point to as many node ports as you want. I mean, or try to go back to doing what you're doing, but I don't know that you would quite. I don't know. I'm not quite sure about the route you were pursuing exactly. I think you need a reverse proxy to do the thing you want to do. Which maybe there's one in Node. There's probably some node reverse proxy. I wish this told me anything, like what's wrong. First thing we do, we get a tracker, we initialize it. Start video happens not until we're, I mean, they turn on a start button. Oh, excuse me. This sucks. Why doesn't this work? Did I miss some critical? Some critical step. So this is a little different. Well, I mean, that's just an SSH problem. Did you set up SSH keys? Get set up for SSH. Well, I mean, it's mad at you. Oh, well, your user is Doku at. Is that correct? Doku is the right username? Is that like a user that DigitalOcean created for you? I'm trying to log in as Doku. Well, I don't know. Whatever username you are set up for SSH would be my guess. No one replied. This poor person. Same thing's going on with me. And Doku is so there must be a Doku user. I don't know, man. Seems like you're close. There's that SSH key function. You did that? I don't know the solution, but that appears to be what your problem is. Overlay is not defined. Oh. Draw canvas. Sure don't like the way they did this. So in this example, canvas input, draw canvas input, not the context. Okay, we got it. That's having trouble tracking me. How SSH is related to Git? It's what you it's how it works. You think you can just randomly send files somewhere? That's the authentication layer. I mean, you can set up Git repositories. The key that's your authentication. Okay, we are now able to track. So the thing, I mean, like any, you know, if you go to GitHub right now, like it's all based on Git or SSH. I mean, it's not, you can do HTTPS, but in most cases, when you want to clone, it's going to be Git. Usually, like SSH agent, SSH add. I don't know on Windows. On Windows, I would use PuTTY. I don't know on the command line from Windows. My green face is not tracking super well. Okay. I did a bad thing. In Bash, if you're doing it from like the normal way on a Linuxy, Unixy kind of world would be making sure you have an SSH agent running and then doing SSH-add, I think would normally be what it would be. I don't have that set up on this machine. Where's my canvas? Scale's not looking great. Hello? Those aren't my eyes, those are my eyebrows. There we go. This is pretty good. Maybe not great, but pretty good. What if we just did, for both of these? Because that's not really how SSH works. It's like you have an SSH agent that manages that normally. You could probably use PuTTY and specify it, like the PuTTY client, and then with PuTTY agent or whatever it's called. That's what I use with source tree is pageant. This thing really likes to lose tracking. So the thing that's going to be weird is trying to like animate clicks. Can you SSH into DigitalOcean? Like, is there not just some DigitalOcean SSH setup? I'm sure there's some. How to connect to droplets with SSH. Make sure you can even connect with SSH first. Okay, but what username? Root? But, I mean, I don't know. This thing you just showed me made it look like you're supposed to, like Doku had SSH commands, like SSH keys, manage public keys that are allowed to connect to Doku. Did you do this? Did you do this stuff? I have not used Doku, but that looks like a thing that needs to happen. Sometimes this tracks so well. What do you mean it's already entered? Oh, that's true also. That's true. Just in your, yeah, SSH config. So where are those keys? I feel like you're like glossing over something in the documentation. Like you just have a SSH problem. I mean, that screenshot you just showed me looks like you're supposed to provide Doku with valid keys. So look up Doku SS. Look, add keys, list the keys, right? What more could you want? And is that the key that you're logging in with? Is that your, I mean, do you have that key? Okay, so, man, you just need to read some more. Just Google. Google will help you, I'm sure. Did you read those Medium articles I put in there? In on the Discord? That first Medium article about, there was this one, but then prior to this one there was this blog post about setting up Doku. Smart. I trust in your ability to solve this. Well, I have this. Now what do we want to do with it? Sure doesn't stick very well. Like once it sticks, it's not too bad. I don't know what I really want to do with it. It just gets lost so easily. So the thing that's going to be kind of a trick, I guess, is having coordinates match. Like, the coordinates that I get are going to be distorted because that's my fault. You want to feed me marshmallows? I guess this is okay. Actually, it's not distorted. It's just like the positions. Like, I want position 60 or something like that. And that's going to be an array of pairs, and I want like the 60th one of those. So not debug console. Good grief. Type everything incorrectly. So is that like really screen space wise where that is? I know, Jacqueline, that was the inspiration for this whole thing. Problem is like getting the pixie coordinates to match. I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to just do it like DOM-ish. Well, let's just try something and see if we can say div id equals candy. Where's the candy? Where's my candy? I need a color. Okay, so can I just say, like, what is it in raw CSS? Dot style dot. Is it style or dot CSS? I can't remember. Yeah, dot style dot left. This whole thing is a mess. This is all a mess. Look at this mess I've created. Oh, good heavens. Is that alright? What's wrong with my candy? We don't need all this. I have candy. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at me eat the candy. Yum. Like I'm blowing bubbles. Oh, Draclin, you already knew. I know, you knew. I need... When I look down, it thinks I'm opening my... I don't know. Who knows? It seems to work a little better without my hair in my face. Okay, so here's the thing we need is what? Class candy. How does this work? Constructor. We want to update and a draw. And then I'm going to write all that trigonometry again. No, it wasn't really... Wait, it wasn't really trigonometry. It was algebra. The lerping stuff? Yeah. I'm going to write all that algebra again. Okay, so then drawer. And then we need like... Draclin, poor Draclin, I'm just killing you. Okay, and so let's get heat going. How does heat work? Heat works like this and this and this. All of this. No, you would have to make sure that your key was an authorized key on the remote. So whatever your local public key is needs to be in your authorized keys. I think. It's been a while. Maybe Binary C can confirm that. Okay, we want to handle click, and then what we want to do is say we want to make how are we going to do this? Ah, well, let candy equal new candy. And I forgot we made the other one a map. Oh, we don't need that. So whenever we get a click, we'll make a new candy. We will similarly do the same thing here. And then we won't even have this. And we won't even have this. It has it on the account, like in the .ssh authorized keys for the Doku account? Because that's the account that you were trying to use. This is kind of lame. Let me think about this. I don't know, man. You're doing something weird. Just give binary C your username, password, private and public keys, credit card info. Yes. Yeah, do that. SSH. But I thought you were able to SSH in. Oh, actually, are you able to SSH in as Doku? Make sure you can do that. I've surely messed something up. Yeah. Does this have to be first? Oh, it's just not in that scope. Oh, it is. It's in that scope. Doing great. What? 132? Oh yeah, that candy's gone. That candy's long gone. We're done with that candy. What is this called? Classless dot. Why isn't that right? Oh. It's not add, it's push. Push, push, push. Okay. I'm making candies, but they're not really working. Because when I make it, I'm supposed to give it an XY. And I did. But that's the normalized one. So we need to do the screen thing. Right, times the window width. Oh, then I need to add it to the DOM, right? What's your problem? I already did it again. Draclin, I did it again. I hate that. Okay, we can now make candies. And now I want the candies to fly to my mouth. Okay, so... Really, this is going to be just the same as this. I know the face is kind of horrifying when it just does its own thing. Okay, what's the thing to do here is we want to continually update with a normalized version of the mouth position. So what we need to do is this. We need to mouth position really needs to be like an average of the 2 points between 60 and 57, but first let's just call it I don't know, man. I feel like you've missed a step somewhere. What you get for trusting Medium articles that I sent you? Aww. Okay, so that's gonna be the mouth position, and then we need to loop through all of our candies backwards. Not int. What language do I think I'm in? This one. We're gonna candies dot update mouth position 0. This is silly, but I think we have to do like times 1.0 divided by window dot inner width. Sometimes it looks like the face is pulsing with the beat. No, I need candy. Okay, and then after we do all that stuff, we want to loop through the candies again and draw them, or maybe we just draw them here while we're at it. And what draw will do is say, oh, you know, the thing that we did 10 times already for like the babby. Really should have just used the library for this. This is the whole thing. This is the whole thing about animating to whoops, just happened. Excuse me, please. Okay, so that's fine. That returns something numeric, not a stupid string. Then we'll get that. We'll do all this again. We'll do all this again. So that should actually all be good. And then the thing to do is why? Perfect. Fully nailed it. I don't have a delta. I don't have a clock. Cool. I think request animation frame is supposed to give you a delta, actually. I'll be wrong about that. Okay, well, we're doing great. I will never remember to do this. Very good. What? That gives me a clock, not a delta. That's also, it's like really seems weirdly sporadic. Or is that a delta? What is that giving me? I can't remember. Gives you a timestamp. I thought there was a way to get an easy delta from that. Well, you just need to store the last timestamp. I guess individual things could store their own. I don't know, that's kind of lame. Even aside from this, there's still definitely something wrong. Okay. This dot last timestamp. Okay, so I think I know. Okay, I think I maybe know part of the problem. Okay, so that is all definitely busted. Yeah, because it has pixels. Wrap those in %. Dumb. I hate it. I hate that those have units in them. That just what a weird design choice. I mean, here's the thing to do. The thing to do is this, is not do any of that crap here. Store everything as X and Y, and then don't actually mess with the elements until later. And then just have this dot X. And then and we'll bother turning it back into this after we do all our stuff. So then we can have just X, Y. And then we'll need to do this dot X. I need two of these things. One for the just the XY. And then just do this stupid thing again. Something like that? No. So what did I break this time? Okay, yeah, we don't care about that. Is this broken? Yes. Why is that broken? Make sure I'm giving it things that seem like they make sense. Those look like numbers. Kinda. And do these look like numbers? Those also look like numbers. Ooh, that's cool. I'm like adding not a numbers to the end forever and ever. So what did I do? Well, so I'm screwing something up down here. Probably. Yeah. So everything's good until I break it. So let's just try to figure out where I break it. Blue dots. Okay. Offset seems like a thing at this point. Does offset still seem like a thing at this point? It does. But here's the thing. The first two, okay, is this just a silly? I feel like we haven't had this problem before, but maybe this is actually a problem. Were you drawing Batman? Oh, I'm sorry, I ruined your Batman. Okay, don't mess with the element. Let's just try to do our XY. That kind of looks like a thing. Oh, I've made something very upset. Those numbers don't look like good numbers. Left looks okay. Top does not look great. Because this should be this. Man, that really zooms in there. Boy, that stuff just... Look how fast that... Oh man, incredible. With incredible speed. Track my face. I think I got all the non. Oh, that is your Batman's. I see. But I kind of looked like Batman a minute ago. Why does this go so weird and insane? And like animate in from two sides? Like, we sometimes get... Update. Yeah, I will. No, I want to get it animating first, and I'm going to do the 2 points of the lips, which is point 57 and 60. I'm just not doing that yet because I'm just trying to get the animation to work, which it's not working well at all. This seems way too fast. Is my delta? That's probably all milliseconds. Was that other code in seconds? Very slowly coming at me here. Oh, that just seems too slow. No, we want to do 10% every time. 10%. That doesn't seem like 10%. Something's wrong with our scale somewhere. Is it because of this max speed? That shouldn't be a factor in this case. Come to me, candies. Okay, so when the candies arrive, they should self-destruct. So this is going to be like the length of the offset. So let's store this. Oops. Let's do this instead. Why didn't that highlight the rest of the dudes? Come to me, candies. These candies ease in too drastically. We just need to say here, that's like if. Is that how you do that? That seems wrong. Infinity. Not this. Can't do that offset. Okay. What? Oh. That was a bad thing to replace. Oh, I forgot. There's not a good way to do that in JavaScript. Oh, no. Oh, man. What's the other thing? A set? We should use a set, right? So we need to add, yeah, okay. So candies is going to be a new set. And then up here we need to candies.add. And then down here we can change this iteration. Item of my set, sure. This is gonna be, is it delete? Probably should have kept that window open. Probably would have been the wise thing to do. Okay. What's an offset length? That seems reasonable to eat them. Wait, what? Oh, because it's all screen spacey, so we need to say like Yeah. Like less than 0.5 will eat them maybe? Or 0.05? I feel like we have some scale problem. Eat the candy. Okay, we need to like actually destroy the object also. Candy. Maybe like a candy.destroy. It's not there though. At all? Lie code? I think I maybe lost the thread on that. Binary C, I didn't see exactly what you were... A WebRTC thing? But what were you... I guess, did you answer... Sorry if I missed your answer. About what it is you're streaming. Like... Like what is the source of the video? I should make them only animate when my mouth is open also. I feel like the click coordinates are all wrong. Everything seems all wrong. Why are they originating way down there? Like the clicks from like my scale is way off. Something's just not right. So what are we doing? Because it's working with my local clicks, sort of. No, it's not anymore. It was. Now they all originate from over there. So what did I just do? I added a destroy. What did I do before that? I made it into a map or into a set. Could that have screwed me up somehow? I don't see why. When I first created the candy, did I screw something up? Would be the XY, the normalized version. How did I break this already? Oh, I see. Cool. That sounds cool. I'm kind of curious, what kind of remote hosts? A headless thing, or what? Do you have some magical headless OBS? Why do those start a million miles away? This worked a minute ago. I feel somewhat confident, at least. I've already been streaming longer than I meant to. So, I guess let's turn off the animation for a second, because I feel like our initial clicks are now broken. No, there, it's fine. I've definitely messed something up. I think it's with the delta time. We're adding that offset. What operating system are you headlessly? Oh, I got it. VNC. Is this all Linux? Why? Debian box. I'm eating the candy. That's great. But why is the candy all way over there? Where's my candy? I feel like this was not happening a little while ago. So do I just have to undo until it works again? I feel like it worked before we started on any of the removal stuff. No, it didn't. It did not work. I feel like this worked at some point. Did it work before we messed with that? No, everything's just broken. Okay, we're kind of working here. Oh, I forgot this was all normalized land. So we're just dealing at, we're like at tiny scales. So even though the delta is tiny, so are we. So like we maybe don't even need, in fact, we may need to multiply this then. Now we're screwed up again. What has happened here? Why is this so weird? Okay, that actually puts them where they're supposed to go. And then when we mess with these scales, we screw ourselves up. So So why is that the case? Oh, extra broken. Because it's a million miles away. Oops. Why doesn't this work to then do the delta time? Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it for right now. Okay, so we have this. We lost eating, unfortunately, though, so we need to re-add eating, and I think I'm done for tonight after that. Oh man, yeah, did not mean to stream this long. Okay, let's do this stuff again. So let's add now. Candies is a map. I mean set. And then we're gonna change this iteration. Is that the right syntax for that? I don't think so. It was. It was indeed. And then we need the offset length to be public. We say if candy dot length is less than 0.1, candies dot delete candy and candy dot destroy. I'm so hung up writing such a silly little animation thing that we already had all going in Pixie, and now I'm writing it for the DOM. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am. Okay, so yes, and now I just need to destroy. Okay. They disappear a little too quickly. Should be less length. So what needs to happen is this. To really do this well, we need to get we need to get the value of the 2 points of my lips and make the candies animate faster when that distance is larger. It has a hard time with my beard, I think. It doesn't think that someone should be able to open their mouth as wide as me. Also doesn't know where my eyeballs are. Okay, I think that's enough for tonight. I think. Did we push all the other stuff we meant to push? Oh, yeah, paint. We just don't know. Yeah, these. Let's just keep these around. Okay. Uh-oh, where have I gone? Hello, it's me. Well, that was interesting to play around with, even though I feel like I spent more time just messing with JavaScript syntax than actually with the face tracker. So I feel like my color is not right. I don't know about these drivers. Mm-hmm. Is that better? Is that too much? Might be too much. That one? I don't think this goes in the middle though. That's too much. I don't know. Bump it all the way up, crank it. Is that the secret here? Let me just do a few subtle changes. Look at my lips, they look beautiful. I should stream like this all the time. I've got this beautiful skin tone. My lips are gorgeous. My teeth have never looked whiter. What do you think? It's pretty good. Okay, the problem is this software is horrible and I can't like actually, you can't enter numeric values. I hope that's where I wanted it. Radiation poisoning? It looks like I have beauty poisoning. It looks like I've been poisoned by beauty. Okay, life is yours. Good luck with your thing. Binary C, good luck with your thing. Draclin, good luck with your thing. Thank you for hanging out, and tomorrow I gotta make the video. I don't really want to. I'm gonna keep it simple, I think. Just like this. I'll just, like it's a stream. It'll just me saying like, hey judges, your thing will work. Your thing will work. You're up too late. Go to bed, wake up, it'll work in the morning. It'll be amazing. Okay, that is all for tonight. We're gonna make a video tomorrow. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think so.